From Columbia Town Center, United States of America, this is Online News Bulletin for the 14th of February, 2014. I'm Jacob Music. Russian President Vladimir Putin visits the structure where the Team America is housed in Sochi, Russia. The happy visit included the exchange of a pin that read Happy Valentine's Day, Team USA. The gesture on both sides is a reassuring sign that the two nations may be able to cool recent overtures to Cold War-style politics. However, there is still tension present between the two nations. The United States and Russia accuse each other of derailing peace talks to end the Syrian civil war. Russian parties to the talks and the Russian Foreign Ministry have said that, in their opinion, the United States was using the talks solely as an excuse to force regime change. Russia and the United States have been at odds over their competing visions for the future of Syria. Both back different factions in the civil war. The Geneva II peace talks have been intended by participants to find a resolution to the civil war, but have yet yielded very little result. The parties have not even been able to agree upon an agenda for the talks to work off of. The Syrian civil war was largely a proxy war with the interests of Saudi Arabia, the United States, the UK, the European Union, the Russian Federation, the Islamic Republic of Iran, and the Gulf Emirates at stake. In Asia today, 8 people have mysteriously died at the hands of the army in the Muslim west of the People's Republic of China. The Chinese government says that they were, quote, driving around with cylinders of gas. The Chinese government is notoriously wary of the Muslim region of Xinjiang and has previously stated that the region was home to, quote, terrorists. Since its incorporation to the People's Republic, there has existed a tension between the religious Uyghur inhabitants of Xinjiang and the officially atheistic Han Chinese authorities. In the Mideast, American President Obama is to spend his Valentine's Day with Jordan's King Abdullah. The meetings will be held in what is known as the West Coast Camp David. Jordan has been a fairly reliable ally, perhaps even proxy of the United States in the Middle East on issues such as the Gulf Wars and the War on Terror. On the anniversary of their initial uprising, police tear gas protesters in the Kingdom of Bahrain. The struggle in Bahrain is one of the few remnants of what the Western Bloc referred to as the Arab Spring. Since 2011, activists and the general public have been struggling with the al-kalifah dynasty to end monarchic rule. Bahraini women in niqabs were shown on the news being manhandled and carried away by police on the anniversary of the uprising. Quote, they are very patient people and a very peaceful people, Tara O'Grady said in an interview with PressTV. Finally, in Europe, another disappointing response to flooding in the southern United Kingdom today. Residents of the area around the River Thames are expressing their displeasure at the slow pace and inadequate supplies that are being distributed by the environmental ministries in the UK. The residents of the afflicted towns themselves have had to organize their own rescue and recovery efforts, while some were left to wait for the Cameron government to react. We're not trained for this, said one disillusioned British man forced to perform search, rescue, and recovery movements in the southern regions. That was News Bulletin. Peace and blessings.